The WRT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A. Thanks for tuning in. And Kongo just gave it up. I had McKinson winning this fight pretty easy. I gave Kongo 2, 6, and 7. The fight went down exactly the way I thought it was gonna be. The way we talked it right here, the way we ready talked it on this show. I just thought Kongo would do enough to slow McKenzie down somewhat within the fight and then catch him in the late rounds. One, I thought it was a 12-round fight. It's a 10-round fight. I guess the trinket titles, the Global is a 10-rounder championship. And it's not the IBF. I was doing a whole bunch of research and I got all mixed up with my looking at fights yesterday. It's number 6 and 13 of the WBO. Exactly. I knew Kongo was in the WBO. So again, if you believe in the rankings, the better fighter won. Number 6 defeated number 13. Took his belt. The global champion. So how close is this? Get McKinson to a possible Terrence Crawford fight? I don't know how high it's going to get him, but it's definitely a high shot as a Virgil Ortiz. Maybe some type of eliminator. You get number 1, Porter. 2, Ortiz, Garcia, Clayton, Kavalauskas, and then you got Michael right there at number 6. Boots at number 7. So definitely a title eliminator is coming McKinson's way. Like why take a domestic fight with Ben, Kelly? Why take that fight if you don't have to? If you can get Kavalauskas, Clayton, Garcia, or Porter, or Virgil, you got to take that fight. You got to take that chance, whether you're ready or not. You got to take that because a shot at Bud ain't gonna come. The way he needs opponents is gonna come. But I thought this fight was very easy to score. It was no action. There's a lot of rounds where it's like maybe 3 punches landed the whole fight. Kongo did a lot of feinting, a lot of hopping back and forth, jumping on his feet, balls of his feet, looking good to set something up. But when he did try and lunge forward, to me, he should have done more with a lead-off backhand. It seemed when he did lead off with the backhand, he had better success. When he tried to set it up with the jab, McKinson saw it coming, and he just checked him. Whether it's a check with the left hook, check with the right hook, he had him checked up all day, and you can see that the strategy was a brilliant one. If you're ever gonna use a jab and grab type style, McKinson used it well. He'll rush in, throw some crazy ass combinations, a 3-4 piece. Who knows what's gonna land, but something 1 or 2 will land, and then he'll just hold. And like Paul was saying, let the ref break you up, start all over. So all we remember, like myself, if I'm gonna be a virtual judge, I judged the fight on this card. All I saw was no action, attempt of action. Oh shit! 1 slight punch landed, and then there's no action again. Who got that one ugly ass punch? McKinson. And Kongo didn't do enough. I was disappointed. I was disappointed in Kongo. Not shocked at all by McKinson. It's very rare I will pick against my movers. Because that right here in the boxing rehab, known as the WRT Boxing Show, the boxing clinic for us boxing junkies. My addiction is ring generalship. I love movers, and I wanted McKinson. I was gonna pick him, but I was like, you know what? I thought Kongo would land enough accumulation shots. And again, I did think this was a 12-round fight. But even though it was, like I said, little to no action, even though McKinson said it himself in the post-fight conference, there's a lot of close rounds where there was nothing going on. He was just pawing at my gloves with a jab. And it looked like he was getting those rounds, but he wasn't doing nothing. So my dad told me, hey, just go forward and press it up a little more. And that really solidified the win. Just McKinson's showing of the action. Because Kongo, like I said, he hopped around a lot, but he just didn't let his hands go. Easy fight to score in a very, very low minimal action. But when McKinson did press Kongo against the ropes, that was impressive. He really controlled him. But again, Michael McKinson at number 6. Kavaliauskas at 5. Kusto Clayton at number 4. Garcia at number 3. Ortiz at 2. Sean Porter at number 1. Oh man, it's gonna be tough to get a title eliminator, and you figure if he gets eliminated from the people who's behind him, who's that? You got number 7 and number 9, Boots and Lipinets. They're fighting. You got number 10, David Avanesian. 11, Thurman. 13, Abu Krakarov. You know that's number 1 for the IBF. He just beat number 14, and then you got number 15, Lewis Crocker. Like I said, there is that domestic fight. If you want to make a title defense, you could go fight Lewis Crocker. You're in the 15. You're in your belt. That makes sense. You get the domestic showdown. But if you get one of those title eliminators with Kavaliauskas, Clayton, Garcia, Ortiz, and Porter, it's gonna be tough shit. But McKinson, I like his chances to pull off an upset. I like it. It's possible there. Everyone else, I think, is gonna time him with the way he's leaving his chin up, when he comes in like that. But the possibility of him stinking something up and winning is there. Not that I think he could beat Kavaliauskas, Clayton, Garcia, Ortiz, or Porter. I don't think he could win any of those 5 fights. But he has a chance of just stinking it up and upsetting someone through a stink fest. But right now, the new WBO welterweight global champion, Michael McKinson, tough position as far as rankings, but hell of a fight win. The WLT Boxing Show. Thank you for your time and support.